Hello and welcome back to Hornet Nation. I'm Ray Yoders.
And I'm Andrew Schmaltz. This week we talk about the football team, marching band, as well as some star players.
All this and more on this episode of Hornet Nation. We kick off today's show with the Saline football team as they move into the playoffs.
I think we can all agree that sports have looked a little different this year. Here's Jack Williams with an inside look at this year's football season.
Despite the state of the world, the Saline High School football team was still able to safely and successfully play out their season. Here today, I interviewed Max Miller to learn about his experiences playing football while also doing online school.
It's been pretty crazy. It's a lot different than the previous seasons. Wearing the mask, it was kind of tough to adjust to, but we all adjusted. The main goal was to get the season in, which we did for the most part, and we really adjusted well to it. We followed all the guidelines, which made it really tough at times.
Being a student athlete, it was important for Max to balance school and football.
Every morning I'd wake up, go through all my Zoom calls in the day, and then about 3 I'd go to football, do that, and then after football I'd come home and start working on all my assignments. It was kind of tough to balance sometimes, with late practices and stuff, but if you really just got to find that balance as yourself as an athlete and just find out what works for you.
The switch to online school has presented a new list of challenges for all of us, and anyone struggling could use some advice.
Honestly, seek out to get help. I was struggling with a couple classes, and I reached out to my teachers, and they really were supportive. They understand. I mean, they're learning with us. If you reach out to them, they'll probably be very supportive and understanding.
Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Jack Williams. Back to you in the Zoom studio.
It's good to see our football team as strong as ever, even in these unusual circumstances.
Saline travels to Rockford on Saturday, January 9th to play in the regional finals at 1 p.m. The winner heads to the semifinals to face Davidson or Detroit Catholic Central.
Up next, we take a closer look at a student athlete who doesn't just kick soccer balls, but footballs too.
Senior Braden Stavros has played all 4 years on the Saline varsity soccer team, and this fall he joins the varsity football team's lineup as their newest kicker.
Coach O at the high school knew I played soccer and he knew I had a leg, so he always wanted to have me out on the team. And then one of my friends on the full team talked to him this year. We set up a little tryout on the fields and I did pretty well, so they wanted me.
Joining mid-season, the coaches and kicker Braden Abeloff trained him for kicking extra points in his first game against Bedford. He describes how he balanced his responsibilities as a soccer captain, football player, and full-time student.
It wasn't too big of a conflict with my academics. I did both of them for 3 weeks. So I would go from football from 3 to 5 to soccer 5 to 7.
By kicking soccer balls and footballs, Braden learned that there are similarities.
You have the same type of swing, same kick. It's just where you kick the ball. Some do like one football cleat, one soccer cleat. I wear my soccer cleats.
During the soccer season, Braden scored 7 goals and had 15 assists. He carried that momentum onto the football field.
Stavros on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good.
My soccer season ended, football's still going on. That Monday through Friday schedule, I really enjoyed doing so. Especially being my senior year, it's just kind of fun to get out and do something new.
You can catch Braden next year at Albion College playing soccer and pole vaulting. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Lauren Boer. Back to you on Zoom.
What an amazing athletic journey Braden has had at Saline. We wish him the best in his future endeavors. Lastly, we take a look at the Saline Marching Band to see what adjustments they made surrounding the pandemic and state restrictions. Take it away, Andrew.
When you go to a Saline High School football game, do you go for the intense gameplay or fantastic performances? I'm here to talk about the Saline High School Marching Band. Zach Linneman tells us about his inspiration to join the marching band.
Really what solidified my desire to join the marching band was the co-performance at Chelsea. When I was in 7th grade, my older brother joined the marching band. He went and performed there, so I went and watched him. It really blew me away.
Each marching band member had a different way of describing how this year went.
It's been crazy, to say the least. Just it's been a lot of unknown, a lot of who knows what's going to happen next.
It's been really hectic with all the COVID stuff and having to go back and forth and figuring out who drives me since I don't have my license yet.
This year, each and every sport has gone through a rough patch. How did the marching band handle this situation?
I like the way that they did the instrument covers and the band masks.
Well, I think the band handled it I think we handled it the best we could with the knowledge and the resources that we had. What we could do better is encourage people to fill out the health forms on time because it really set back rehearsal.
As of now, the playoffs are postponed. But right now, you can find all of the marching band's performances on the Saline Video YouTube channel.
Reporting to Hornet Nation, I'm Andrew Schmaltz. Back to you in the Zoom. It's good to see athletes still participating in sports during these troubling times. That's all for this show. Tune in next week for another episode of Hornet Nation.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest show updates at Nation Hornet.
Always remember to stay safe.
And have a great day, Hornets.